What up, YouTube world? Gary with GBL Iguanas. We're here in Ackworth, Georgia. About to check out the newest reptile shop in the Metro Atlanta circuit. Gonna go check out Ion at North Georgia Exotics. So come on in. Alrighty, let's check out North Georgia Exotics.
Hello.
Hey, Ion.
How are you today, Gary?
I'm well, Ion. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good, good.
How can I help you today?
Man, we want to take a look around your store here and see what kind of other versions of snake food you have.
Nice. We can definitely do that.
Sweet. Let's take a look around, man. Show us the cool stuff.
All right. Well, first off, we have our small animal section. So we're gonna have our ferrets, and our micro squirrels, and our sugar gliders,
So what on earth is a micro squirrel?
and Medusa.
Well, you got to explain a little more, man. What is a micro squirrel?
I got you. So a micro squirrel is an African pygmy mouse, basically. They call them micro squirrels. And they're a little nocturnal rodent. Similar to a sugar glider in care. They're really cool animals.
That is a tiny little thing.
Right? They got fluffy little tails like little squirrels.
Oh my goodness. And these guys are all legal owned. You don't need any special permitting to be able to own these guys?
Nope, definitely not. They are perfectly legal here.
That's
As
awesome.
long as you get it from a USDA facility, which we are, as of a couple weeks ago. But
That's awesome.
their care is really easy. They eat a micro squirrel diet, basically. It's like nuts and mice food, things like that. And then they do bond to you like a sugar glider. But the benefits of these guys is they don't stink like sugar gliders. They actually have no smell to them, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And they feel like a chinchilla. So when you actually touch them,
Yeah, that's soft as heck.
so it's not like a mouse or a rat or anything like that. So, but you can put them on little leashes, keep them in your pockets, carry them around with you. It's really cool. These are some of the new additions that we have.
That's pretty awesome. And they can live in something like that their whole life?
Yeah, so the breeders recommend keep going in a 10 or 20 gallon, tank.
That's pretty manageable then for your average Joe who wants something cool as
It's
a
not very
pet.
expensive as far as their tanks go. I have found that the males do okay with this wire. However, the little females can squeeze out of it. So we had them run around the store. It was a lot of fun. Trying to catch them, they're very fast. So it's like catching. Have you ever seen like a chipmunk run around? Outside,
Tons of
how
them around
fast
here.
they are. You ever try to catch one of them things? It's crazy.
I'm a big dude. I'm not that fast.
Gotcha. So yeah, they're a lot of fun. All right, of course, these are our little flinky rats, little ferrets, friendly little guys that everybody thinks smell really bad, but if you actually clean their enclosures every day, they don't have that smell.
Cute little booger.
Probably most entertaining pet you ever own in your life, and he's gonna try to steal your phone from you.
Hey, I'm good with it.
So they're very curious and they want to take and play with everything.
Yeah, ferrets are awesome.
Great animal for people who don't like dogs, cats, things like that. These are kind of a good substitution for it.
Or reptiles, because this is a reptile store,
Of
Ion.
course it's reptiles. It's an exotic store, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so seeing that this is a reptile store, I know you are pretty well known in the world of reptiles. So what have you done? Why are you famous in reptiles?
Why am I famous? So most people know me for my monitors, right? I do a lot of monitors, a lot of the big species. Water monitors, croc monitors, basically any monitor species. We carry them. We are producing a lot of sulfurs and black dragons right now. Trying the Xanthics. I've got eggs in the incubator right now. We'll see. It'll be the first time if they hatch out. So I think from my research, if it hatches out, I'll be the second person in the U.S. that hatched out Xanthics.
That's pretty awesome, man.
That'll be kind of cool. fingers crossed. We'll see.
Oh yeah. And I also hear that you're, when it comes to supplying, I mean, I know you've gotten some pretty awesome animals for some people too, right?
Yep. So one of my black dragons, I think Tyler Nolan bought some of them. Miguel Garcia from Always Evolving Pythons, he's got one of my sulfurs. So we've had a few people.
So basically what you're saying is everybody needs to come to North Georgia Exotics to get all of their cool animals.
There you go. We carry some cool stuff.
Now, do you guys ship or are you only local?
We do ship. So we ship anywhere in the U.S.
Where can they find you? How can they find you?
How they can find us? Basically online. We've got a website, NorthGeorgiaExotics.com. We got Facebook. It's going to be at North Georgia Pets, or Instagram. Same thing, North Georgia Exotics. Or you can call us or come to the store.
Cool. I'll make sure to put the links down in that general direction. Make sure that y'all can find them.
What you got?
This guy's just headbutting the glass the whole time.
Well, why don't we go take a look and see what's headbutting the glass?
Have at it. Show him, Nick.
So this is Nick.
This is the German giant. That just came in today. And he's super friendly. You wouldn't know it from the way he's acting right now.
German giants are not something you see every day in the bearded dragon worlds.
But he's a little perturbed right now that everybody else is getting the attention. So he has got a really black beard.
Who wears the beard better?
I think it's him.
Rude.
I mean, look at his colors, man. He's like beautiful.
He's a pretty boy. Stop being a butthead.
He's great as soon as the doors open, but you close it and he's upset.
He just wants the attention like every other bearded dragon.
Oh yeah.
All right, man, let's see some of the other cool stuff. I know in all these cages, we probably just passed over a lot of stuff.
Yep. So, obviously pet store, temporary enclosures for these guys. But we do have a lot of animals. These were our normal bearded dragons that we got for a Black Friday sale. Those were not produced here. They were produced by a different breeder. We got Peter banded skinks.
Which look like they are burrowed somewhere because they are nowhere to be found.
Under the bed.
Ah, there he is.
Under the bed.
His little head right there.
Yep. We got a red tegu, which he's going to be under this little plastic toy.
Yep, hiding and sleeping.
Our black dragon is out, one of our babies. And he's always curious. He just ate, so.
He looks like he's looking for more.
Yeah, always. They're like little pigs.
I know the feeling.
Now, got a cool little Texas indigo female right here. She's about 5 feet right now. Very, very pretty.
Gort's, we go and open the door so we can get a better look on her.
I can. Let me go grab my key real quick.
Apparently Nick had the keys, so Ion had to go find them. Gosh darn it, Nick!
It's not my fault. He left it in the cabinet.
Sounds about
I've
right.
been told not to leave the key in the lock.
So that's our one of our biggest things here is.
Alrighty, now that we finally have the keys situated, we can take a look at this girl.
There we go. Now she does not like phones.
Alright, I'm gonna...
So she will probably strike at that.
It makes for good YouTube.
There you go. But this is a black phase Texas indigo.
Oh, she looks like she's doing okay.
Yeah, she's pretty.
We got enough space in between her and the phone. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous snake. Now these are hard to come by, aren't they?
They are. Yeah. I don't see them very often. It's probably like second time.
Yeah, this is probably the first, maybe second time I've seen one, in person.
And generally, when I get them, they're brown.
Really?
They don't come in
So
black.
how many different color phases do these guys typically come in?
These are the only two that I currently know of. That I've
Okay.
had, anyway. We'll put it that way. It's the black phase and the browns. So the black phase looks real similar to the eastern indigos. The head structure is just a little different.
Okay.
As close as you can get here in Georgia to owning an eastern, basically.
That's pretty sweet. Hey man, awesome, awesome looking snake. She is just exploring and having some fun. Alright, so what's next on our list of cool and amazing things you don't find everywhere? Oh, hello, Black Dragon. Oh, someone's not happy. I interrupted your bath time.
So we're doing some water changes. And this black throat right here is probably one of my favorites. I didn't hatch these out, but I've had them since they were hatchlings. And he's super, super tame. He always wants to come out. He's just like a little puppy dog. And you can pet all over him just like a little dog or whatever. I mean, he's like super, 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 super tame. And that's kind of what we do here. We socialize a lot of our animals for people to take them home. That way they have a well socialized animal you can reach in and pet in, and you know, they can take home an animal that's not gonna take their finger off.
Yeah, typically anytime I've seen these guys, they're always a little flinchy and a little defensive when you see them at a pet store.
Yeah.
But this guy is just...
We just work with them all the time.
He just wants to come out and be loved on.
Pretty much. Little skilly puppy dog.
That's what it's all about. My beard is still better than yours.
He's giving you a run for your money.
Nah.
No?
No, I'm better. Just saying. Same with you, sir. Oh, black throat.
Yep.
So being the monitor specialist that you are, it looks like you've got quite a few different ones here.
Yep. So obviously we saw the tegus, we saw the black dragons, the ornate monitors, the black throat monitor. We have different
ornates we didn't see yet.
Yeah. They're just little babies in there.
Kind of like little Nile monitors, right?
Pretty much. Yeah, they're just a more inland species.
Cute little booger.
Subspecies of Nile, basically. And then, you know, we have different water monitors here. So it's the Sumberwald water monitors. And then we also have, I just sold my, normal Sumatrans. And then we also have your sulfur water monitor down here. But, Argus monitors, we got yellow quince monitors.
That guy's a curious little one, just coming right up to the
He
door.
really is, actually. We just got him in probably last week I think it was, and he has been super social with us so far.
That's awesome. I know Argus are they're usually pretty flighty, aren't they? They're a little high strung.
Yeah, a lot of times they are, especially as babies. They're a little high strung. Of course, they mellow out as they get older, but this guy has been super, super inquisitive.
Has he tripoded for you yet?
He did, actually, last week, which is kind of funny because most of the babies that I see don't usually do that right off the bat. And he was I tried to get a picture, and I got a picture right as he was going down.
Go figure.
Right, yeah, so it is one of the cool features of those guys.
Yeah, Argus are fun. That's definitely, eventually
they're one of my
on the
favorites.
list of animals to get.
Definitely one of my favorites. Then, of course, you got your yellow quince monitor. He's always hiding under the carpet.
Probably right there where it's all buckled up.
He's been a little shy. And then
there's Nick again.
We got Nick. He's my
Golly.
favorite. He's my favorite. One of the monitors you don't see very often, and especially in pet stores, spiny neck monitors too. These guys are really, really cool. Kind of an arboreal species.
Definitely can tell he's a little bit skittish.
Very shy, actually. He only comes out most of the time when he's eating. This guy is not shy.
Yeah, so he's just right up here just looking at us.
This is one of our sulfur babies.
So this is one that you produced?
Not this guy. He actually come from Ala reptiles.
Okay.
So he's an Arizona baby.
He is pretty. He's got a lot of yellows on him.
Yep. But I got him because of the ones that we have that we're producing. He's gonna probably pair up as long as he doesn't sell. He may sell here, but if he doesn't sell here, then he's gonna go into our breeding project.
That'll be pretty awesome, man.
So, yeah.
We got a little black sailfin dragon here too.
Yeah, he's a little juvenile. Can't wait till he gets bigger. A little skittish.
Yeah, these guys look just straight up like dragons when they get older.
Oh yeah, I get that long tail, big sail on their tail, which is really pretty.
All right, so it looks like we reached the end of the lizard line here. So now we're getting into some of the snakes. What kind of snakes do you typically keep in?
So generally, we're gonna keep in most of your ball pythons. Of course, that's what sells in the pet stores now. This pet store has become a pretty big boa fan, so we're starting to keep in a lot of the higher end boas. We've got Onyx, which is our personal favorites here at the store. He's our big black IMG.
Is he here now?
Breeder. He is here.
Oh, let's take a look at him, man.
See if I can get him out for you.
That sounds like something that the people of the YouTube world would like to see.
Yes.
Something you don't see every day. Like Nick, you don't see Nick every day.
see if we can get him out without him making a mess. Onyx is very, very pretty. He's about 3 years old. And he's a black IMG.
They're a much smaller species of boa, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's a BCI. So he's gonna stay that 5 to 7 foot range. He's got a lot of iridescent coloring in him.
He's gorgeous.
But it looks like he's going to go into a shed pretty soon. So he's kind of dull today, but you can pet all over his head. He don't really care. I just get him all cleaned up for you.
That's awesome. That's definitely something you don't see every day.
Right. So he's definitely a personal pet of mine, but we're going to try to produce some little babies here in the next year or two.
That'd be pretty sweet. There's probably not a lot of folks that produce these right now.
There's a few. I don't know all of them, but there's a couple that I think Da Vinci Boas is one of them that does a lot of these guys. But other than him, I don't really know too many people. What's up, buddy? Your eyes are getting cloudy. But he's super sweet. So
Clearly.
But yeah, he's one of the cool boas that we do. Now, some of the babies that we have, as far as these, we're getting into eclipses and leopard boas too. So those are kind of your mid to high level.
Sweet. We'll definitely take a look at it when we make our way through all the racks here.
Yeah. We'll put Onyx back. This is our snake rack for our babies. So we can house about 200 baby snakes here.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a good bit.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
so what do we just pull out here?
So we just pulled out here one of our favorites. These are the eclipse boas, right? So got a couple customers who are going to be producing these. And basically is a leopard boa mixed with a Colombian motley.
Pretty interesting looking pattern there.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof, I guess.
So yeah, each shed basically as they get older, they get darker and darker and darker. So not quite as dark as Onyx like you just saw, but they'll get really, really close. These guys are hungry. It's because feed day today. But definitely one of our favorite boas. Nice. That is one of my leopard boas, so you can see all the patterns in those, but they're also a darker snake as well.
Wow. Yeah, that pattern is pretty crazy.
It's pretty wild, right? So these have definitely become one of our favorites.
I can see why.
Left of it.
You like the one that's on the left?
Mm-hmm.
Another leopard boa in here.
Let's see what we can do with this. Oh yeah, that pattern's really cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I see a lot of different ball python morphs. So any of you out there that if any of these look good to you, he's got all sorts of stuff that you can add into your breeding project. There's honeybee, enchi yellow, super pastel, pastel leopard, banana pastel, orange dream pied, super fires, enchi ghost, enchi orange ghost. Lots of really cool ball pythons in here. So definitely hit Ion up, and he's gonna hook you up with a good deal. And then are these all ball pythons over here?
So no, this side of our rack is going to be more of our king snakes, colubrids, different things like that. Hognose, milk snakes, bull snakes, gopher snakes. Pretty much that side of the...
So this one right here catches my eye.
So this is a red bull.
A Red Bull? Does it give you
Red Bull,
wings?
absolutely. If you want to stick your finger down there, it probably will. Might jump a little bit.
Nah. Now that is a pretty snake right there. And the bull snakes have slowly been becoming some of my favorites.
Absolutely. We just started messing with them here a lot. And they've definitely become one of my favorites as well. Especially, I haven't messed with too many colubrids, but these guys are phenomenal.
Yeah, just those patterns and those colors, man.
And it's a very active snake, so they're always on the move.
Yeah, he don't know me from anybody, but he's just being super nice and chill.
Which is cool, because it's feed day today, right? So generally, they're a little more aggressive on feed day. So you can just reach right in and pick him up.
And he's trying to go back away, so let's not allow you to do that, sir. And over here, it looks like we got a bunch of creepy crawlies.
Yeah, we're a little low on our creepy crawlies. So, very popular item here. We got some green bottle blues. Goody sapphire tarantulas, things like that.
Oh, the goodies are awesome, man.
They are. She's always hiding. He or she, yeah. It's a smaller guy, but generally always hiding. And some of these geckos, flying geckos, and we had some pokeys yesterday, but they all sold out. So,
Apparently this one wants to be famous.
not camera shy. Yeah.
Apparently not. And then what do we have down this last little section here? What's all down
So
here?
mostly this way is going to be all of our geckos. So we're going to have your leopard geckos, which hide all day long, basically. We got max nose tangerines, albinos. These guys are helmeted iguanas. Super cool little species, right? So they're like a little forest dragon. They eat bugs and they're really friendly. It's not like a normal iguana. They stay pretty small, but you can handle them. Put them on the shoulder. They're really chill animals. So if you're looking for something that stays small and gonna be a companion, like sort of like a bearded dragon, that's different, those guys are the pet for you. Not very expensive, pretty easy to take care of.
Sweet.
And then you come down here and we've got, like I said, some more leopard geckos. I got some baby Chinese water dragons that just came in. And then we've got crested geckos and gargoyle geckos.
Very nice. And it looks like we have a whole bunch of different dry goods and cages, everything to set up any of these babies and get them going in the right direction.
Absolutely. And then we just became a retailer for Zen Habitats. So they all came in today or last week. We set one up, and those cages are looking phenomenal. So.
Yeah, the Zens are awesome. I'm a big fan of them myself. I know what everybody wants to see. They want to see a big snake.
A big snake.
You want to see a big snake.
Want to see a big snake.
I want to see Nick play with the big snake.
Oh, yeah. Let me go get my snake hook and we'll see if we can get Medusa out. She may come out. She may come out.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright. Let's see if we can get Medusa out today. She looks like she's ready to have some fun.
Oh, she looks like she's in a good mood.
Yeah, she's a little on the colder side today. She's over here on the non-heat side. Come on, girl. Get off my hand. There you go. So this is Medusa. She is a motley golden child. She's got some crazy iridescent patterning to her.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. She's probably, what, about 10, 11 foot?
About 11, yeah. Fully stretched out.
Oh, why did we flip? There we go. Darn camera.
So you can get your shoe.
Yeah. Sniffing something on me.
She's not bad once you get her out, but getting her out sometimes can be a chore.
Yeah, she's a retic, so that's,
Right.
that sounds about right.
You're not going back there. I'll tell you that right now.
Yes, you still got it.
There you go, girl.
Okay, sounds good. See you when you get here.
Cool. All right, well, thanks for showing us around, Ion. Definitely a lot of super cool stuff in here.
Oh, you're very welcome. Come back anytime.
Tell them where you're at.
North Georgia Exotics.
In?
Ackworth, Georgia.
Yeah. Oh, to have the life of a ferret.